Previously on the Aviation Waltz.
My father was the perfect image of patriarchal stoicism and authority. He never really supported my dance. He wanted me to do something else. Something not so feminine and ditzy like ballet. I now know what I'm going to do to win my father's approval, and I owe it to a boy named Edelin. Every single plane was destroyed 50 years ago because aviation was considered the most traitorous activity. Any Placian who crossed the polar highway dishonored his race with his desire to leave the planet. Placians also thought that aviation was just downright dirty. Even if it was illegal to make a vehicle that could fly, I didn't see any reason why I shouldn't take the opportunity.
When we first got together, I only explained a few concepts to her. I still didn't trust her with the books, but after weeks of meeting up, I decided to let her come by to my house so we could read my sister's books.
My friend helped me smuggle these from Kosio. You have to keep these secret, okay?
Can you use this to build a plane?
I don't think we can get all the parts very easily. Didn't you have your audition at 8? Maybe I should take you home now. Your dad will worry.
Let's sketch up some schematics or something tomorrow, okay?
We don't need any loans or anything. Since Dad got the job to design those new department stores, we'll have about 17,000 extra a month.
Dang, that's a lot.
I told Madame Bruche that you would audition for her tomorrow morning at 10. You'd better be ready to get that lead role.
I don't want to let down my dad, so I'm going to audition tomorrow. But my family has money.
Yeah?
I don't care what anyone thinks. We are going to build a plane!
Chapter 2.
My eyes were just beginning to adjust to the dim blue light. A light layer of mist curled around my ankles, and I stepped forward as graceful as I could. I could feel envious eyes at my back as my skirt picked up air. It was the scene just after Rusula and her lover, Morel, had entered the enchanted forest and fallen asleep. I had performed as Rusula flawlessly before, only in practice, but this time I had to work with the nymphs in front of an exclusive audience. Madame Bruche herself.
Your grandity, the reason I wanted to cast you in the first place. Yes, just like that. Vermiso lands like a crippled spider, but Rusula is no spider, is she? Oh yes, brilliant!
I tried not to smile too much, or let her words distract me, but they got to Vermise. Just as I landed on the third jump, Vermisa's leg extended just a bit further to trip me, but I evaded it, landing gracefully and extending my arm into the blue light, while balancing on the toes of my left foot. The lights dimmed and the house lights came up. We all turned to face Madame Bruche.
Then it's settled. Vermiso, pack your things and move into the dressing room with the girls.
How can you just pass off my role like that?
My production. I get to choose who gets to be who. Don't give me lip or I'll have you blacklisted to every theater across the country. Just be happy I am keeping you as a nymph.
Well, if that's all you have to say, Madame Bruche, then...
Zip it! I don't want to hear that annoying voice of yours. And you dare to try to trip Miss Rothkod again, and I'll see to it that your legs will snap like a little spiders. Silla, welcome back. We kept your things in your dressing room. We knew they were going to bother Miss O when she took over. But, well, she's gone now. Alright. Thank you, ladies. Now, go away, have some lunch, pick up a gigolo, entertain yourselves. Be back at 2.
Congratulations, Scylla!
Oh, thank you. All the other girls were walking backstage. I gazed up at the scrim. In a few weeks, the entire stage was to be decorated as an enchanted dream forest. I looked back at the audience, remembering how full the house was in my past shows. This was my home. I was used to the place. I knew everything about it. But I felt like I was beginning to outgrow the space. Backstage, Vermise was carrying her bags, ribbons trailing behind her as she scurried down the corridor to the main dressing room. She didn't make eye contact with me and was doing a terrible job of pretending I wasn't there. With a smirk, I watched Vermise uncomfortably pass me and escape into the main dressing room. Posters and portraits of past shows lined the hall. I had been in all of them, and I was featured in more than half of the shows. I walked by nostalgically, remembering which shows my mother had seen. Those were my favorites. Back then, I didn't have to worry so much. I finally came to my dressing room. It was always there for the lead ballerina, passed down from one great dancer to the next. When I had first earned the room, I used to invite the other girls in for some chit-chat, but now I just wanted the space for myself.
Why, hello there, little lady.
Marin! She was the tallest girl in the ballet, thin, with a boyish figure. She had previously been cast in male roles and was beginning to enjoy portraying the opposite sex, so she had recently cut her hair short. In the interlude to Night's End, she was cast as King Belit, Morel's rival to Rusula's heart.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Great! I'm so glad that you came back to take Rusula's role. I think I would have castrated my non-existent manhood if I had to sleep with Vermise O.
Well, I'm happy that I'll be Rusula to your King Belit.
You'd be scared if Zizi was Polit, huh?
I didn't say that.
I think the reason Bruce gave me Polit's role is because we're all afraid that Zizi might actually rape you in the bedroom scene. The woman joked about it enough. I think she was serious.
To be honest, I think he stuffs it.
Oh, no way! That's what I thought the first time I saw his tights. Like, no way is that natural.
Marin, shh, not so loud.
But you know how Vermise O flaunts herself around him? Well, yesterday, after she landed Rusula's role, she slipped her tutu off in front of him and it was disgusting if you saw her. It was like she was asking him to rape her.
Oh, my wonderful sir, Zizi Veril. Don't you love how wonderfully round and firm my ass is? Don't you think it'll be just so juicy with a big, thick Zilla?
Oh, I'll get it.
It looks like the king and his bride were just trying to get some alone time together.
And how dare you disrupt our time together?
Oh, they'd make such a cute couple.
Is something the matter?
Oh no! We all just wanted to congratulate you.
We're so glad you could be back again this season, Scylla. The show wouldn't be nearly as amazing without you.
Their smiles were so genuine and welcoming. And then I looked at Vermise, who was trying to do the same thing through her 17 years of permanent grimace.
Yes, Scylla, you were so great at showing all of us up. I do hope you get far.
Thank you all so much. This means so much to me, especially to have your support.
But why didn't you show up yesterday?
Ugh, I'm hungry. Let's all go out and eat like we said we would.
Oh, we have to change first. We can't go out like this. That one waiter kept trying to fill me up with his pen and notepad.
Well, I hope you're happy. Your parents must be really proud of you to land the lead role again. Oh, wait, I mean your father must be really proud of you. 'Cause your mother can't be proud of you because she's dead. Isn't that right?
Oh, that is low. At least Scylla has to work for her parents' appreciation, unlike yours. They'd pat you on the head even if you killed someone. Either because they're too blind and stupid to see what a monster you are, or because you're the precious one and only baby, and it's too illegal for them to spawn more degenerates like you. Scylla learns values from working this hard, unlike you easy floozy.
Well, excuse me. At least I'm comfortable enough with my gender that I can keep my hair whatever length I want it to be, and still know that I was born with a uterus. Anyways, that was incredibly rude of you to interrupt me. I wasn't even done talking to Scylla. Marin is right, Scylla, and I think you need to know. I really admire you for your values. But I hate how you stole that role from me.
Her voice. I hated the way she tossed her hair. I visualized Zizi pulling it and dragging the girl into the orchestra pit where he would have great fun with her body.
Ugh, I hate that bitch.
I couldn't agree more. Thank you for telling her off.
Oh yeah! I mean, someone needs to put her in her place. Who does she think she is? I'll stand up for you any day, Scylla. Especially against her. So, we're going out to lunch. You can join us if you want.
My dad wants me to come back home. Maybe some other time?
That's alright. I wouldn't want Vermise to end up in the hospital if you two have to eat lunch together. Just kidding.
I'll see you later then.
Yeah, just remember to be back by 2.